Hello again. This is Jan and Quinn. Hi, Quinn. And we're coming to you from the Heighton Library. And we're going to do another experiment today. This experiment is for overnight crystal gardens. And then if you want to extend the experiment, you can make a crystal sun catcher the next day. So these are some of the supplies you need. You're going to need Epsom salts. You need a jar, a spoon, food coloring, some pebbles or a few grains of sand, and some measuring cups, and you're also going to need some water. It's important that when you do your measuring that we have a ratio of 1 to 1. So you're going to need, since we have a pretty big jar, you can start, Quinn. Since we have a pretty big jar, we're going to use a cup of Epsom salts, and then the ratio would be a cup of water. So Quinn's going to put a cup of Epsom salts in our jar, and we only had a half cup. The other measuring cup was in the dishwasher.
Did you pause it?
Nope, but I will. Okay, she's got a half cup in. She's going for the other half cup. And then the next step is we're going to heat the water. You're going to pour a cup of water in a microsafe bowl or measuring cup. And then, and then we're going to heat the water for just 45 seconds. It's really important that we don't want to overheat the water. And you could also use very hot tap water if you want to skip the microwave. So Quinn, go grab a cup of water and Okay, we've got our warm water here. Quinn's adding some color to the water. And then she's going to next pour the hot water or the warm water into the jar of Epsom salts. And then we're going to have her stir it. And then she's going to stir the water and the salt until it dissolves, or most of it dissolves. It probably takes about 1 to 2 minutes to stir it. We want the water super saturated with the salts, but you might have some left on the bottom of the jar, but you just want to keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring for a good minute or two. Get it all mixed in. We're going to pause for a minute. There's some still on the bottom. There might still be a little bit left on the bottom. That's okay if there's just a little bit on the bottom. All right. And then you can add your pebble or a few grains of sand. Crystals need something to grow on. So you just plop it in. And then there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can put this right into the fridge that way, or you can either cool it down by putting it in the freezer for 10 minutes and then in the back of your refrigerator. So I think we're going to try that. We're going to try putting it in the freezer for 10 minutes, and then we're going to move it to our refrigerator for overnight. Alrighty, we had it in the freezer for 10 minutes to start its cool down process, and now we're sticking it in the fridge for overnight. We're going to leave it in there overnight undisturbed and check on it tomorrow. Bye-bye.